This is video number 3 of the Old Guys Gentleman's Flippers, my collection of knives. And this is my smallest knife. It's the Kershaw Overdrive OD flipper liner lock knife with a 2.25 inch bead blasted blade. Its overall length is 5.34 inches. And it has real nice action for opening. I bought this knife knowing that it was a small knife, but the pictures were deceiving and made me think I was getting a much larger knife. So when it arrived, I thought, oh my God, what have I done? Although I didn't feel too bad about it because it was only $20. I needed to insert this because I forgot. I was talking about the size, and you can kind of get appreciation for the size of my hand, but to better see the size, I can compare it to some of the other knives I have. This is one of my other smaller knives. It's the I've sharpened this knife so much I have to do the famous Opiniel double tap. This is a number 6, by the way. And it makes this knife look huge. The Kershaw onion. Let's put that down here. And the Spyderco. See, I'll do a review of this. One of the things I don't like about this knife is I have difficulty opening this easily. So I'll put that over here. And then, for grins, I'll also put in the one of my favorite knives, the ZT 0450. There you go. So it's a little baby compared to these other knives, but for $20 and for that kind of opening action, I like it. As I got to using it and looking at it, I've really begun to like this little knife. It's almost a little bit too little for what I need, but it does seem to do all the things I want it to do. Some more stats on it is the blade length is 2.2 inches, as I said. Blade thickness is 0.1 inches. The blade is 8 chromium, 13 moly V. I don't know what the V stands for. It's a spear point. It's got a hollow grind, so it's really pretty thin. And again, I have my my mirror polish on there that I do for my KME sharpener. It's got a bead blast finish with a nice stencil of Kershaw on one side, and on the other side, the patent number, the fact that it's a Lee Williams design, and then way down here, I don't know if the phone can pick this up. Anyhow, I think that's the, oh, this is China. It's made in China. It's got stainless steel liner. I was looking on the thing here for the kind of, I think this is just kind of a black plastic handle material, GFN. Should have looked that up before I started this video. Well, one of the things there's several things I like about this knife. One of the things I don't particularly like is I like to be able to get it past the detent and then flick it closed. Well, that one kind of worked. But I think I had a little bit of follow through on this finger. But I really like is that sounds like one of my bigger knives. See if I can close that again like last time. Nope. But it's still a one-handed operation. And for a little knife to, here, I'm going to go over by the mic. That's a cool little knife. I like the shape of the blade. It's sharp and it does almost everything that I need it to do. It's kind of a plain handle. It's got copper washers. What I thought I'd do is see if I could get this thing to close faster. And so I took the washers out. There's like two on one side and one on the other, something like that. And I want to say that there might be 3 on one side and 1 or 2 on the other. Anyway, they're very thin copper washers. I don't know if that picks. Yeah, there you can see it there. And I polished them. There's lots of lubricant in there, and it made this a little bit faster coming out, but it didn't change the amount coming in or the speed with which I can bring it back in. And the reason why, I guess this is the only complaint, and it's not a big complaint because I'm keeping this knife. It's a $20 knife and I love it, except for this one little idiosyncrasy. This thing is not connected to the knife. It's a separate little arm, and it rides up against plastic on one side and metal on the other. There's no washers, and I think that's what's really holding it back from coming in. So other than trying to redesign the knife, that's what it's going to be. The pocket clip is nice and long for the size of the knife. When I put this in my pocket, I barely even feel that it's there. It's really light. It's 1.4 ounces. And yeah, I like it. What else did I have on here? Some of the weaknesses are it's a discontinued model, so I had to search around to find it. And that's it. $20 for a knife that is fun to flick, really sharp, and looks pretty nice. So that's it for video number 3 for the Kershaw Overdrive OD2 Flipper Liner Lock Knife.